Oh,
Good evening, everyone.
hi. I
hope you're.
I have to fix all the
Look
lighting.
at that. Can you see the steam?
It's so cold in here.
We are not ready for cold.
Was it cold everywhere else for everyone?
Yes, every other person knows what winter is like. We don't.
Do we?
No, we don't know what winter
Welcome
is like.
to live chat. One more.
All right.
Yes.
Here's what I think are obnoxious things when people start lives. When they're like, hey, everyone. Hey, guys. I don't think I'll ever start a live that way. But I also now feel like talking about the weather is very cheesy. To start a live, what do you guys think about lives? How should we begin them? What should we say when we begin a live?
If you're...
Hey, Jen. Well, hey, Chris.
Wait.
It's Sunshine Farm Guy.
Oh, Chris here.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm excited that Chris is here. And thank you for saying that. Kelly always does a good job with saying like who it is. So
because I don't want Bo to get in trouble for something snarky that I say. That's okay. Jen, enjoy that class. Chris, I just saw the video on that epic castle that you made for your rabbit. If you guys are not following Sunshine Farm yet, you need to follow them because today they just hit 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers.
Like super fast. A couple of weeks ago, y'all were only at 300.
They're completely brilliant, and Jen makes amazing videos about their upstate New York farm and their plant-based millennial modern homestead, and it's awesome, and we love it. Hey guys, doTERRA Farms. I want to know how to say that, Ashley. Is it doTERRA or doTERRA? How do you guys say your name?
Yes, doTERRA. Did you say doTERRA Farm?
Yeah.
You know them?
Jess, Roots and Refuge.
Hey,
yes.
y'all.
Jess, we heard about your shout out. Just like send in all the right people over to their channel. That's awesome. Oh, you guys, it is like just the perfect time of evening.
It's so
Anybody else bribed their kids with a video? Right now, our big three are upstairs. Bassmaster Bree, you need to be following Sunshine Farm New York.
Yes. Bassmaster.
Eric Rosendahl.
Woo! What's up, buddy?
Is it even a Facebook Live if Eric Rosendahl is not here?
I know. I need to talk to you about Eric.
Is he? Are you coming?
He's coming
to Texas,
to Austin. So it's like at mid. I don't want to give away your stuff, but it's at some point in
Eric,
March.
The answer is yes. We'll see you in March.
Okay, that means that I have to leave and go.
Oh, that's so sad.
He can't come to our farm.
I think
it's not a farm. Our
it's because you're going to be gone for. It's kind of far out here from Austin. It's not like right next.
But basically, Eric, she's already saying in front of everybody, there's witnesses that I can come and hang out with you and have coffee. Or beer. I don't know.
Yeah, that's amazing.
We'll have something.
Yeah, Ashley, we definitely just said, hey, if you'll be quiet for an hour, we'll give you a movie to watch. So that's what we're doing. Hey, I didn't notice. Did you promote this at all?
No, this has not been promoted. Good. So this is, I'm going to tell you a little bit.
You're a captive audience, y'all.
We asked that I will delete this video in 24 hours.
Very Mission Impossible.
Yes, I deleted it. And we had a sick kid. It turned out.
I know. Strep throat, guys. Yeah. Good thing we're talking oils tonight.
Yes. Kelly leaves for a week tomorrow. And I'm totally cool with that. I'm all about I can like whenever people say you have your hands full. I'm like, no, I got this. I know how to do this.
He's like the most capable dad ever.
Now the thing that is not that easy is having a puppy and a toddler. They're the exact same
you could
living beings.
You could interchange the commands you give Chip for the commands you give Finley. Drop it, leave it, no, get
bite.
down, don't pull that, get it out of your mouth. All of these things we've said to both of them.
Stop biting your brother.
Yeah.
That
doesn't go in your mouth.
Yeah. It's everything. Get off of that. Get down. All of those. So having the puppy is a little bit different. What is mainly different is I was not prepared for 3 days of 25-degree weather. That's why we stayed in Texas. So while Kelly's gone.
Central Texas is obviously different than Houston. We just didn't know how much. So tonight, our washing machine will be coming inside.
Yeah, all that one video of I made a laundry
all y'all
mistake.
are bringing in. I saw Jess was bringing in all her seedlings. It was like a little like slumber party of little growing seedlings. And
Everybody's
like,
bringing in their tree, their
your
container.
animals.
Yeah, and we're bringing
your
in a
little baby
washing
goats
machine.
are in your living room.
The rabbits are staying outside in the
Yes.
freezing weather, and I'm bringing in.
They will.
Is that bad? No, they can handle the cold.
They can handle it.
They can handle the cold. They're good. We have them a lot of hay.
Jess says her seedlings are still in her family room.
Yes.
It's a slumber party.
Yeah, we don't have seedlings because we're building a house, and we knew that these trips were happening. And I have a puppy. We have a brand new puppy. So
Bo talks a lot
plants.
about the puppy problems.
Puppies are tough, man. So I did not get to promote this, but what are we going to be doing every single Monday night for the next 3 months?
Okay, you know that song that goes, "Every day I'm hustling." Yeah? Okay, well, every day we're oiling. So that's the title of this next Monday for the next 90 days. Not the next 90 Mondays, so let's not get that confused. But for the next 12 Mondays, we're going to do a different Everyday I'm Oiling event here in this series. And the coolest thing about this is you guys are going to get to know some really special people to us. So we've been building a doTERRA business for the last 6 years. If you've seen any of our videos on this channel, if you're brand new, welcome. If you're here for ages, welcome. But if you've not met us before, we always say this, that we're just a family swimming upstream and challenging the status quo. And that's really what our channel has been about. We have some videos about how we use oils with our families, or suggestions for you, ways that we busted out of the suburbs and found a property and then
brought me home in 2015 from my 9-to-5 job.
So all of these things really came out of this doTERRA business. So we're just creating a team of people who are looking for change, people who want to help other people feel better and who care about their health in general. So if that's you and you're here tonight and you love oils, stick around. If you don't know anything about them and you're curious, stick around. If you have questions for us about how we built our business around oils, ask them. But here's a quick preview of what the next few Mondays are going to look like from now until the end of May. Different team members that we've met over the last 6 years are going to come and they're going to co-teach with us. So we have one really wonderful friend who's a health coach and focuses on families with kids who have special needs. She's going to teach about essential oils in the brain. Another master educator is going to come and teach about essential oils in education. We have a friend teaching about oils and moms and babies. Another friend who is a physician assistant, and she's going to come teach about oils and toxicity. And
science, y'all.
Like, I just sat and listened to her for an hour and a half on Saturday in a presentation that had the essential oil vet. If you haven't heard of Janet Rourke yet, she's amazing. And then another chief of medicine out of Houston spoke about oils and hormones. I just totally got fired up for these Monday night calls. But every Monday over the next 12 weeks, we're going to connect with you here. We're going to give you a place to learn about oils, whether you have them already or not. And if you don't have them, then we're going to give you a chance to get them with us. And then you have our support and anything that you need in terms of oils and wellness to bounce back on. So this is something that we haven't really been shy about on our channel, and we've done drop-ins, I don't know, every month or so.
It's what makes us a better together life. No, there's not.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
So it's really easy for us to just come and share that with you. And if it connects, awesome. We want to be here to help you guys do that.
And also just to say, because we're introing, I did, this is part of the promotion of it. And I'll say this on the vlog. Our vlog mostly will just doing the normal thing, and we'll still promote this here. So if it's your thing, great.
Yeah. Come tell your friends about it. It is better together because you're here. So thanks for being here tonight, guys. Tonight's mostly going to be a Q&A. So if you've never been on YouTube Live, here's how you do it. In that little chat, a lot of you guys are utilizing it already. Go ahead and drop your questions right here. And then because we're in the country and we're still figuring out how lives work, Bo's going to post a link. Our internet might sometimes cut out. And what we don't want to do is leave you hanging with something that was important to you. So in this link, you can leave your name and contact info. I promise we will not blast you. We'll just reply about this very specific chat tonight. And then as you leave your information, we'll connect with you via email. And if you'd like to pick up a Marco Polo or have a video chat, then we'll schedule that via that email. So go ahead.
I just posted the link.
Yeah.
And we sit the last giveaway.
I don't think we got the email or the mailing address for it. So if you won the last, I'll go back to the last call and check it. But if you won the last giveaway, which was a couple weeks ago, we haven't sent it because we didn't get your email last. So go ahead, or your mailing address last. So go ahead and send it to us, and we will get you that on guard touch.
This link looks weird. Basically, it's Better Together Life /giveaway.
BetterTogetherLife.com.
Oh,
/giveaway.
Forgot the .com. BetterTogetherLife.com /giveaway. And then I'm gonna be up and down with kids because literally this is where they're sleeping right there.
It looks like a joke, but it's really real.
No. One of these days I'll show you.
I know. One day we really need to do like the full, most intentional year in review. Okay, so I'm going to kick this off first and show you guys. Usually the first 3 questions. There we go. Okay, how did we start in oils? I'll let actually I'll start a little bit of it and you share with us. Okay,
Sure.
So I'm going to use some oil right now because I could use it. This is called Elevation, and if you've never used oils before, obviously we sell doTERRA. I think it's the best brand on the market for a lot of reasons. And if you have questions about that, go ahead and ask it in the comments. But you just hold your bottle to the side, and as you see like a little bit of oil come out, you just give it a little drip, and then it comes straight into your hand. So Elevation's a blend of some mood management oils. So if you have oils at your house right now, I know we can't scratch and sniff like the screen, but if you do, just put a drop in your hand, your favorite oil, and just do that like Mary Catherine Gallagher. Remember that? You guys saw that. You watched Saturday Night Live when it was good, right? Okay. So I use this oil honestly because this was one of the key oils to, we'd had essential oils for a time, but to one of my stories about when I was in a real dark period after I'd had my babies, dealing with postpartum, anxious feelings, kind of a dark cloud, and essential oils were really helpful for me during that time. So Elevation has been my jam ever since then. And I'm not ashamed to just sniff my palms while I'm in the grocery store or at the airport, like I'm going to in a couple of days. Hey, Carrie's here. Carrie's one of our teammates. So glad you're here, Carrie. So grab your oil and make use of it, because one of the things that I think happens is we've been doing this for so long, we've noticed that sometimes people will get their oils and either forget how to use it, or maybe they were never supported in the first place to like learn, oh, how do I use that peppermint or that lavender? And either we never learned in the first place or we've forgotten. So one of the favorite things of mine to do is help remind you how to use them, why you were first invested in your health, and connect back to that so that you have the real support that you need, so that these aren't very expensive paperweights, sitting on your shelf. So I'll come back to the very beginning. You guys asked how we got started in oils. We've got 4 kids now, but we got started in oils when we only had 2. Don't forget that puppy.
I have a puppy.
So when we had 2 kids, Everett and Ollie. Ollie was born in a birth center in Katy, and we loved our midwife, and she was phenomenal, and she gave us this little keychain, which I can never find around me when I need it. But she gave us this little keychain that had these tiny sample vials of oils in them, and there was even tinier print of how to use them. And I wasn't feeling well, so I called her and I said, can I use oils for this? And she said, yeah, use peppermint. That's literally all she said. And I was like, I'm sure these are good things, but I have no idea how to use them. They were actually a different brand, and I tried them.
Oh, you're talking about when I had to put it in your water.
No, I meant even like
no,
after
but I
that.
did.
You're right.
I put it in her water. We had no idea what we were doing. I put it in her water.
So nauseous.
And I didn't know how much to put. So I put a ton of peppermint oil in your plastic water bottle.
We haven't talked about that in a long time.
No.
So anyhow, I found out just a mom and baby shop that I went to, once you have your baby in a bathtub, it's kind of like real crunchy. So even if you're not crunchy beforehand, you're kind of like, oh crap, what did I just get myself into? I'll find out about essential oils. That was kind of it. We'd been clean eating for, I don't know, like right around the same time. We started like a paleo diet. We eat like cheese now. So we're not really paleo,
No.
but we started that at the same time and really got a hold of some sugar habits and went to this oils class and turned out like it was just going to change our lives. And I basically told you that. And I was going to split this kit with my sister. But before I got home, I called Bo and I was like, these oils are going to do everything. We're going to cook with them and clean with them. And it's going to change the way we care for our babies. And it's so healthy. And by the time I got home, he'd looked up doTERRA, looked up the compensation plan, looked up what essential oils were doing in the marketplace, and was like, no, you're going to get the natural solutions kit. We're going to do this as a business. Like, I'm just a natural, like, maybe you guys are like this. Are you ever that person who like goes and sees a movie and then you blast your Facebook and you're like telling all your people about this amazing book you read? Because now I'm starting to read more books. Or like you go to a restaurant you love and you tell everybody, you've got to try this restaurant. And that is kind of how I am. So I'm just like a natural promoter and started like loving oils. And he was like, then we just need to get into this as a business. And that was 2013.
Mm-hmm. And then 2 years later, we're able to step down.
Yeah. 2 years later.
Do it full time.
And I think specifically about that, 2 years later, he's like a big starter, which is great because I'm a big procrastinator. So I like to finish projects and he likes to start projects. But he was at his job where his whole job was creating things. And then he'd really established this media ministry at our church. And it was like, what do I do now? And the Lord he was starting to really dry up. And the Lord was making a way through doTERRA that he could quit that job. Although it's wonderful. I mean, we still love that church. We stayed there for 2 more years.
We might even go back for Easter.
Right? I might be singing there at Easter. Any of you Katie people. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that yet. Maybe I'm not. I don't know if I am. Maybe that never
sorry,
happened.
Carrie, Steph.
Good thing this video gets deleted. So we loved the church, but it was just one of those things where the time was up and it was a season to move on. And doTERRA was the way for us to do that. So it really made a big shift possible for us. That was something that when you started writing about the ebook was, how do we teach people who are like us?
To me, if you're new to the channel, I wrote an ebook, Get Off Your Tail and Homestead. I haven't talked about it a lot because I need to update it since we moved here, because it's kind of outdated now. But really that ebook was out of, Gary Vaynerchuk talks about it, it's something that if you don't do it, you literally suffocate. And that ebook, we actually lost money with doTERRA because we stopped working it a little bit for about a month because I needed to write this book and I needed to get it out. It was a catharsis. And because there were so many people asking us, how do you buy property? How do you do this? How are y'all like, how do you make money and do YouTube and you still have time to work on a property? And that's where that ebook came from, because it was the passion for me to say, everybody needs doTERRA, but also everybody needs some form of residual income. And that's not what we're talking about tonight.
Right.
But that's where this
is
the
connected,
ebook.
For sure.
Yeah. So we're going to, please put stuff down in the chat over there, whichever you see it. We see it here. And we're going to come through off and on and answer questions over in the chat.
Yeah. It's cool. So let's talk about like the top 3 ways to use oils. That's probably what this is, like the most commonly asked questions that we have. So if we're looking at essential oils as just a baseline for health, right? Like your oils are going to work. But if we can start foundationally at like food, right? Your oils will work if you take every day you go to McDonald's at the drive-thru. Like they're going to work, but they're going to work better if you start incorporating a healthy diet. And diet, like people have weird feelings about the word diet, but if you have healthy eating habits is really what we want to get down to. Eat food in its most whole and natural form. If you can pick it from your garden and eat it, let's do that. If you can, like so many of you are homesteaders on here, if you can work with people in your area to get the freshest food possible into your body is going to be so much happier. You're going to notice already, even before oils, that you're going to feel like your body is all working together. So when you use an essential oil, it's kind of like this. Let's say your body's like a zipper. Now, here's a good little like caveat. I am a theater major. He is a theater major. We both have degrees in theater, guys. I do not have a science background, but I am telling you this. The more and more I learn about essential oils and the way that God's designed our body to work anyways, they are simply complementary to our divine design. So if your body is like this and it's meant to be like a zipper, everything fitting into place and everything working as it ought to, but you have chronic stomach issues, or you've got some head and neck tension, or you've got a lot of anxious feelings, these things are just out of whack. So we use an essential oil to supplement and bring our body back to where it's meant to be. That's really what essential oils do. They're not going to be magic. They're not going to do anything amazing. This little bottle is not going to pull me out of my dark cloud. It's just going to help give me some oils that my body needs to help it come back to a balanced place. So when you're breathing in that peppermint and you realize that, oh, I didn't realize I was as stuffed up as I am, I had no idea that I could breathe more deeply than I just did, then peppermint is helping your body do what your body was meant to do, right? It's opening airways. It's helping to oxygenate your blood. It's helping to give you energy and alertness. But the little bottle is not energy and alertness. It's what it does synergistically with the way your body is created and how your cells function. I hope that makes sense. So that's the first way of using oils, dropping it into your hand like I did before, breathing it in. We've got a diffuser running in the background. Right now it's running with some On Guard in it because somebody got the crud in our house and we were just trying to nip it in the bud. So you can also use oils in that way. Cleaning the air is a really phenomenal way to use oils. Or putting that same elevation in.
Mm-hmm.
What were you using in the office? You were using Motivate in the office, weren't you?
Oh yeah, Motivate is what do I call it? A business in a bottle?
Entrepreneur in a bottle.
It's the entrepreneur in the bottle. Seriously, it's like wild orange, peppermint.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they're frankincense, but it's just you rub it on and you're like ready to go. You don't even need coffee. It's good.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And I also always have, what do I have in my pocket right now? I have, this is, I swear
I did not pay
goodness
him to say this.
Gracious, if you ever show up and see me in person, I will always have at least that. Oh, I accidentally have I have two of these in my pocket. Tense. So I always have past tense in my pocket. You can explain how I can say what past tense does legally, for me. Yeah. Yes, I know what it does for me, why I use it.
Yeah.
And then I also always have the chapstick. I love
You're going to hear us talk kind of broadly. You can ask specific questions if you like, but we'll talk broadly because those are like the essential oil rules. We just have to be compliant, which is cool. Like it helps us do our business better. So Bo is like this most of the day, like video producing, or he's wearing a baby on his back while he's holding a camera. So a lot of that just puts strain on the head and the neck. And we know that he's got some like funky functional things with his actual vertebrae. So instead of what we used to use, which was targeting and really damaging his liver at like 1,600 plus milligrams a day just to cut the tension, we use past tense. Would you like to demonstrate?
Yeah.
Where you use it?
Sure. There's one. I have a buddy, Aaron. He once took this, and he I said he was telling me something that was going on with him. I can't say it online, but I was like, here, just put this on your head and rub it.
But you were like demonstrating and talking.
Yeah, I was like, you do this and you put it on your head.
But then you just like camped on one spot for a little while.
No, I didn't do it. It was
it was you.
No,
and then his eyes started watering.
No, I looked away and did something with the kids. Sorry, my head hair. And then he was just like literally rubbing it back and forth. And he goes,
this is supposed to sting.
Are my eyes supposed to start stinging? It's like, dude, you're still doing that?
Yeah.
And like it doesn't happen right away. You gotta do it and then you give it a break.
So that's the second way to use it.
This live stream is not sponsored by Woodtex.
Right.
It's just only had
I know, and they made such good swag. So putting it in your hands, breathing it into the diffuser, that's aromatically, way number one. And then what Bo just showed you, topically, is way number two. What I always recommend, and you'll hear different things from other people, but quite frankly, if someone's telling you just to use oils straight on your skin like consistently all the time, they're probably just trying to sell you oils and not really intentionally educating you on the goodness of them. So past tense, this Breathe that we're giving away tonight, this is Breathe with coconut oil already in it.
I'll put the link again.
Yes.
Sign up for that.
Yeah, so if you guys want in on this drawing, we'll mail it to you. We'll do a door prize probably in the next 20 minutes, so hang around. But this is Breathe oil, and this is one that we use for all things respiratory. So if you've got seasonal things that come through, or you've got some like pets, dander and stuff like that, then using a blend like Breathe just across your chest is going to help open your airways. It's got eucalyptus and peppermint, Ravensara. Let me think what else is in here. Cardamom, melaleuca, lemon, all these oils that help to cleanse. So as you're breathing it in, you can imagine an issue that you might have where when you're breathing it in, cleaning out those sinuses is really helpful. Helping to clean out all of your airway, your respiratory system could be really helpful. We're going to be broad here, but you guys can think of these things. Then Breathe is an excellent oil for that. And you just put it on topically, or this is when, if it comes in a bottle this size, then you're just going to put this in your diffuser, and then this one you would roll on your body. But it has coconut oil in it already. And here's something I really like to take time in when we do presentations about oils. If you're going to put oils on your skin topically, there's a couple reasons, 3 really, that you want to use oils with a carrier. So for example, if you are using essential oils on like after the sun, right? You've maybe had too much time in the sun that day and you need something to help calm it and reduce the sting. Then you want to put a carrier oil like coconut. doTERRA has a fractionated coconut oil that we like, similar to one you buy at the store, except this one doesn't stain your clothes. So if you like not ruining your clothes, get doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil. So you put that coconut oil in your hand and a drop of lavender and melaleuca, and then you put that on your shoulders or the shoulders of the one whom you love that maybe doesn't use so much sunscreen. And,
sunscreen?
And you use that to help calm the sting, the itch, and the irritation, and it helps to nourish the skin so that it's not there, that you don't have so much fallout in the future. But that coconut oil is going to help your essential oil not evaporate as quickly. It evaporates really quickly, but the fatty parts of that coconut oil help trap it so that it actually absorbs into your skin through all your skin layers and into your bloodstream. And then the second reason is that when you use an essential oil, it's not going to spread very far on your skin. So like you may put that coconut oil on and it takes something that would just spread the top of your hand really all the way, a larger surface area to like your elbow. So it's going to cover a lot of space. That's a really good thing about carrier oils. And then the last thing that I wish more people would talk about is carrier oils help prevent sensitization. So if you've ever had someone you love milk, but drink too much milk too often and then their tummy doesn't handle it anymore, well, first you need digestion. And second, it's probably because their body became sensitive to even that good thing for them. So instead, we want to make sure that our bodies can use oils for a long time because they're so, so beneficial. So let's use that essential oil with a carrier oil so that you can continue to use your oils long term. Now, this is specifically to using oils topically. You don't have to do that in a diffuser. And then the last third way that I recommend using oils, and it's doTERRA's like recommendation, is using oils internally. This is one that we do every single day. We feel really confident in doing it. We use them with our kids internally when they need them and feel confident recommending doTERRA. There are some people who would say never ever use essential oils internally. And to them, I would recommend them looking into doTERRA. Like people turn to doTERRA. Over 6 million people turned to doTERRA over the last 10 years because doTERRA has shown themselves to be full of integrity, upfront and transparent with their company policies and their sourcing. We source sustainable products from all around the globe, and we don't own our farms. We pour back into those people. So I always say your dollar goes farther with doTERRA. But doTERRA is the most tested and most trusted brand of essential oils anywhere. They dominate the market because they do it better than anyone else. And the reason people can stand behind their brand is because anytime you look on the back of a bottle and it gives you a QR code that you can scan, you're going to see that small batch number of oils. Like let's say this is a Breathe oil. You're going to see the small batch tests for this specific Breathe batch whenever you go look up a code. And it's going to give you, I think it's 2 of the tests that are done. Oils are tested between 10 and 14 different tests before they ever get to you. So that bottle of peppermint that you get today is going to have the same consistent results as a bottle you get from doTERRA 10 years from now because of that standard that they've created. And I just haven't seen it compared to in any other company. Okay. So those are the top 3 ways. And that's usually the first question is like, how do I use oil? So if you have oil sitting on your shelf, get you some coconut oil and start using them. I know we've had a couple of questions. Did any stick out to you?
You want to jump into the chat? Yeah. So 2 things. One, if you have any questions about how to use oils, put it down in the chat. We're going through the chat right now. And Carrie, Steph, and Lori, go ahead and say hi to everybody. This is all these amazing women are part of our team. Put a little bit, tell us about how y'all found the oils and a little bit about y'all. It will help everybody here. Yeah. Okay, so we said hi to Sunshine Farm, Chris. Jen, hi, because I know for sure you're going to rewatch this because everybody rewatches live
and doesn't ever feel annoyed by it. So this is actually Maya from Roots and Refuge.
Oh, awesome.
Maya, we are excited to meet you. I'm really hoping that we get to see you at Homesteaders of America in October.
I know. We got to figure out.
Get Bo to go. We got to find somebody to watch our puppy.
I know. We got to find a place to board. Okay, you're going so fast. We got to say hi to everybody.
We did it.
Nah, I didn't do it. Okay. Bass Master Bree, what's up? Backyard Eden, how's it going? Wheat Tree Bonsai, yes, Wheat Tree. So that was a little confusing. She keeps on scrolling this chat, but I'm sorry that I think I texted with Blake Kirby. If you're not following Daddy Curbs, I got distracted. He said something wrong. We don't know when we're going to meet up because Everett
we had
got
plans
the crud.
and then I'm leaving town.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So I don't know when that's happening. Ashley. Okay. So there was a question. Okay. So Petitz. How do we say your last name? Is that your last name? I want to know because you're in the comments. Thank you for always commenting. I want to properly say your name. So hi. How are you? So Khaki. Oh, did you see that one?
Yes. So you asked. Yeah, let me get back to that one. So, Khaki, you asked about CBD oil. I'll totally comment on that in a sec.
So, okay, so how
we talked about
did you
starting
get started?
Oils.
No. Yeah, okay, yes. You guys are great. Okay, that's a funny one. William Leggett. So, you asked about, is it Mary Kay? I would like to know, have you done Mary Kay? Like, tell me the story about that. You probably have some sort of story about that. So I want to know about your question. Tell me more.
Carrie can tell you about Mary Kay.
Carrie. Okay. Awesome.
So let's look at some questions.
Yes, give us a thumbs up.
Thumbs up the chat, guys.
Woohoo. We got like 15. There's
Elk and Anchor. You know what? We have to start calling you our YouTube besties too, because I can't stop seeing that every time you comment. It's pretty smart of you, and I love it.
Yes. You probably say
Michelle
that to
is using
all
oils.
The homesteaders.
Right? Michelle, that is awesome that you're already using your oils. Do you have a favorite one, Michelle Miller?
Yeah.
Permaculture, heirloom permaculture. Okay, this is what I wanted to get to because this is a really common question we get to. So PTZ, we do use essential oils for deodorant. I'm going to give you 2 life hacks for this one, guys. The first one is really simple, and then the second one is stupid simple. Okay, if you know a woman, if you are a woman,
if you know a woman,
if you are a woman and you know a woman, or you used to be a woman, just kidding, but maybe that could apply too.
We came out with those.
I'm that funny. Then you need to stop using whatever you buy at the grocery store. If your deodorant has aluminum in it, you're gonna have to get it together.
All right.
If your deodorant is an antiperspirant, if it has aluminum in it, if it has fragrance in it, then you need to get it away from your armpits and you need to get it away from all those glands that are nearest your armpits. So because I know I have a lot of guys on here, I'll just let it sit at that. But I'm telling you this.
That used to be
your armpits are right near some really important lymph nodes in your body. And every time you use over-the-counter, like at the grocery store deodorant or antiperspirant, even actually this would be for men too. Like, I don't know, I just said women, but especially women, because lots of us are nursing little babies or carrying them. Then you need to get away from what you're using at the store. It's just poison, and it really will wreak havoc on your whole system. And I don't make that up, guys. Like, yes, theater degree, but also very into the research. And I'm telling you that aluminum is killing people. So instead, here is the super easy way, and then I'll tell you the stupid easy way to use oils for deodorant. Milk of magnesia is not just a laxative, guys. It also keeps your pits from stinking. So you can make a little, they're a little bit bigger than this, but like a glass spray bottle just from like Amazon. And you can fill it with milk of magnesia and then essential oils that you like the smell of. Maybe like 2 drops of melaleuca and then a couple drops of lavender. And you mix it up, shake it before you use it, and then just spray it on your armpits. Let it dry a little bit. You'll be good to go. Now, I do not advocate doTERRA products that I do not like or that I do not try. So if you asked me about doTERRA even a year ago, I would have been like, their deodorant's okay. I don't care for it. I buy it for Bo because he likes it better than like the stuff from the grocery store. But it was not that good, guys. It was sticky. It was like, it didn't really make you not smell anymore. And then in September came doTERRA's stupid easy solution for deodorant. It's amazing. It's called Balanced Deodorant. It has no aluminum in it. Every single one of the ingredients, if you're an ingredient nerd like I am, ranks on the low risk for the Environmental Working Group site. This is an easy site for you to go check the ingredients in, like your shampoo, your beauty products, anything like that, even things that are cleaners. But it ranks low on every single one of the ingredients that's included. All of our products do, actually. And it was so awesome to find a deodorant that actually worked. In fact, I went to this really long event, 4 hours long, on Saturday. I drove 2 hours to get there. And when they were talking about swapping like toxic things in your house for better things that doTERRA has to offer, the girl next to me, I did know her, but she said, have you tried their deodorant? Is it good? And I totally like lifted up my arm and had her smell right there. And it had been like probably 8 hours since I'd put it on. Totally works, guys. And Bo uses it like, lifting cedar trees and carrying them across our property. So chasing puppies. So yes, I do recommend like a little, if you love DIY and you didn't know about milk of magnesia, use it. And then use like an essential oil like melaleuca or tea tree oil to help kill the bacteria. And then something that just smells good. Or doTERRA's, which is really, really good.
That's good.
Okay. Carmex does have a lip balm. That's interesting. I'd be super interested because Carmex traditionally is petroleum based, which is pretty toxic.
Oh,
yes, doTERRA's natural deodorant. JF, you're right. Yeah. That's Jason and Sonia.
Oh, awesome!
No,
hey
yes,
guys,
it is amazing.
Yeah, they're one of our team members. So glad y'all are on here. Racka Blades. I like that name. Racka Blades.
Probably Rocka, right?
Rocka.
I don't know.
Blades.
We are the worst at this.
Yeah.
So sorry if we butcher your name. Okay. Yeah, so Julie, you said you've got some tension in your head and neck. Absolutely. So the first thing I would do whenever like there's an injury that's caused from like a traumatic incident, then I would deal with the emotional and the physical going on. So I hope you're seeing someone that can help you with both of those. I think the way essential oils can work is like our deep blue oil on the head and neck. Now, we're not doctors, so we can't tell you to get off of anything. We wouldn't dream of it. But we can just tell you some oils that would help to deal with some of those issues that come up. So essential oils like Deep Blue on the head and neck. Deep Blue is actually a free oil. So if you haven't clicked on this link to learn about like get a personal consultation with us, then go ahead and fill out your information here, and we can tell you certainly more about that, maybe more individualized. So Deep Blue on the head and neck for anything muscle tension or nerves. Copaiba is one of these amazing oils. Someone asked us about CBD earlier, and here's why I like to wait to talk about that. Because everybody's like real hip to talk about like the new trendy thing. Marijuana is not new or trendy. Hemp is not new or trendy. CBD is not that new or trendy, but here's the problem with it. CBD, like essential oils, is an unregulated supplement. And because, like, I think this is why most companies can't stand up against doTERRA, CBD oil from other companies, and doTERRA does not offer any, by the way. They're shushing one another.
I'll be back. Gotta get the kids.
But CBD isn't regulated, and what you get doesn't even have, unless you send it away to a third party, doesn't even have any sort of verified testing on it to tell you what's actually in that bottle. So I would be very wary, unless you had a doctor prescribed version, to stay away from CBD oil. I just don't think it's safe. Now, alternatively, doTERRA has a solution that seems to be even better than CBD, which is called Copaiba oil. We work exclusively, like we have I guess an exclusive relationship where they don't give their oil to anyone else, with a company in Brazil that harvests the copaiba oil from the tree. And then the way that it works is with this very big word called the endocannabinoid system. And so what a lot of people want to use copaiba for is inflammation, and they see benefit from this. But copaiba actually isn't doing anything with your inflammation. Copaiba is actually working with the center in the brain that deals with pain. So it's helping to address the way your body registers pain, if that makes sense. So copaiba is a great one for any kind of injury. And then using oils topically, you can use copaiba under your tongue, or you can use it topically. But you're going to notice that all of your oils have this physical and emotional benefit to them. So copaiba is going to help with pain centers in the brain. It's also going to help with emotions, dealing with pain or trauma. So it's a really great way to use your essential oil for kind of like a, I don't know, what would you call that? Like a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Jack Wolf. Yes, actually, Kelly and I have talked about, we want to be just doing some cool stuff with you guys. And I get really fired up whenever I know that someone's passionate about something. Yeah. And so if you follow our channel, we live in a shed. And we started the Shed the House Facebook group that
grew to like 60,000.
Well, we have like 60,000 people in it, and we add 100 people every single over.
But that's because you guys all have these awesome friends, and you totally grew that group yourself.
Yeah. So anyway, so I think we're gonna do more of like a consulting thing. Like you come and you sign up, and we do like a video conference on Zoom conferencing. Really, where I just want to chat with y'all about anything. Like if you want to do the Shed the House stuff, if you want to talk about entrepreneur stuff, anything, it's what I get into. So not specific homesteading, Shed the House, anything, just whatever you want. I'm here to be able to.
I think that would be cool.
And it's all free. I just want to do it to help out and just to give back to you guys. So yes.
Yeah, it's like another layer of community.
Yeah. Email me and hold me accountable, bettertogetherlife@gmail.com.
And then he's going to be like, babe, everybody's emailing about this. I have to do it.
I gotta do it.
Gotta do it, babe.
Okay. That's a funny thing. We say that. The petite plate. It's just petite plate.
You can't say like it's an inside joke to like 40 other people that we.
Okay. So Petite Plantation.
Yay!
Hi. We just now met you through she. I am getting really excited about how people introduce. I am so bad at that. Yeah, I am the worst networker in the Petite Plantation. You did awesome. Thank you so much for saying hi to us and letting us know who you are. And you did a really good job uploading so many videos on your channel all at once.
Oh, our dog just farted.
Why you gotta do that to
I'm so
the Petite
sorry,
Plantation,
guys.
right? You just dropped the dog fart smell
Oh, but
Right.
yes, you said frank and turmeric. Yes, every day internally.
Yes.
That's awesome. I'm
Yes.
guessing you take those under the tongue, or do you put them in a little capsule? I honestly don't mind frankincense under the tongue.
No,
It's
good.
so worth it. And the copaiba under the tongue too.
Yeah.
Kat Stommer, also on our team. Glad you're here, Kat. Oh, Teasy for the Jewish prayer shawl. That's amazing. What a cool
That's
name.
cool. All right.
Okay.
Well-
Steph says she's been using oils for 3 years and can't imagine not having them. You honestly don't know what you did before oils. Yeah, that's awesome. Every day I'm oiling. I'm telling you guys, you gotta like hear
That's
that
Steph.
song.
She's on our team and she's super cool.
Uh-huh.
Okay, deodorant oils. You already talked about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to you guys. Oh, you see that? Elkin Anchor?
Yes,
YouTube
just to
besties
us.
just for us. You're very, very smooth.
Women, can't think of any. Chris, that's funny.
Yes, go. Talking to a kid who's walking across. Yes.
Did I just lose it?
Yeah, you go fast.
No, I was like there and then it jumped
You're like
down.
super bra. Yes, we'll show that. That's funny. Yes. Best ever. Okay, here we go. Hey, okay, you're saying hi to everybody. Hello, everybody.
Kat loves balanced deodorant. I'm telling you guys, balanced deodorant, super stupid, easy way to use oils.
That's what you used for a long time.
No, she uses the balanced, the what stuff I got you. Yeah, Bo made me buy
deodorant.
an entire.
But you used to use just the balanced oil.
I think I did.
It didn't work as good as.
I haven't used regular deodorant in like 7 years.
And
guys.
it used to be kind of rough.
It was a little rough there, guys.
Alfred here from Cleveland.
That's awesome.
Oh, cool. My great aunt lived in Cleveland.
From Leland Cabins. That's cool.
Oh, awesome.
You should get into that Shed to House group, Alfred, and show us a picture of your cabin.
Yes, tag us on it. And all of y'all, join.
Okay, PTZ, I completely agree with you. I think science is really fun. Like, we're going to go to, I have this leadership retreat for doTERRA coming up this week. And sometimes we talk about the science. Love you, buddy. But
we're talking to
in
our
September,
okay.
They have a doTERRA convention. I highly recommend, if you can get there, get there. The science is so rich and the conversations are so inspiring to hear. Like, yes, lavender has the same, almost exact same chemical makeup as Benadryl. So when you look at the two of them under the microscope, one is synthetic and one is organic. That's unbelievable, guys. No wonder why when I use lavender on my bug bites, they go away. Like, that's awesome.
Okay, so BoTERRA Homestead. If you're introduced to another oil company but aren't deep into it, what makes you decide one or the other? Just put in a hefty order too. Is it still under the return policy? Email us and then I'll let Kelly talk.
Yes, I would say, there are a lot of things that you can say about essential oils online. And my most important thing is to be an ambassador to Christ. So you'll never hear us bash another company because I just don't think it's of the highest integrity. But I do think that doTERRA is bar none. And I hope that when we come here and we share with you guys, that's picked up really well. Like, we're not married to it. If doTERRA should ever do something that we feel like is morally against what we believe, we would just quit. And we would trust that God would bring us to something else. But for the past 6 years, he's grown this team over and over. And he's brought incredible people who are mission-minded, who love Jesus and love and care about their health and the health of people that they love, that they just don't hold it to themselves. And that's how our team's grown. I don't know how other companies do it, but I do know that when it comes to the product and how easy it is to sell, when it comes to the business and how wonderful it is to connect with people. I mean, I just don't see other companies do things as generously as doTERRA. Like, I meet with people over the phone who aren't even on our team that make $1 million a month or a year with doTERRA, and they took time out just to talk with us because we asked them a question. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's amazing. And that's the culture of our company. So the culture is certainly attractive. And then when it comes to the compensation plan, every other company does it literally the opposite direction. doTERRA's entire compensation plan is built on how do you support people who are building their business actively under you. So that's how I would decide between them. I think it's a really, really big deal. Ooh, Callie at Learn to Bloom. That's awesome. Yes, definitely don't put peppermint straight on your pits in a pinch, especially if you just shaved your armpits.
I once thought that peppermint, since it wakes you up, I was like, well, I'm getting like sleepy. Let me try to put peppermint under my eyes.
Did it just make you want to die?
Oh yes. This was like literally, guys, the first couple of weeks. There's stories
you were pretty
all
brazen.
over this.
You were just like ready to
go.
I
was pumped, man. How about leg cramps? Okay.
Yeah, so like first thing is always come back to like what are you missing? So when we have any like growing pains with our kids or like you were mentioning cramps. Here's a great way I can talk about cramps. Let's say, you were working in the gym or you were dehydrated from your property. The first thing we say is eat a banana, take a magnesium soak, and drink water. So a lot of cramps are from a magnesium deficiency. And this is something a lot of people don't know who are just getting into like healthy stuff. My sister's a nutritional therapy practitioner. So that means she uses food to basically heal your body. And magnesium is best absorbed into your body through your skin. So if you like Epsom salts and Epsom salt baths, you can take your Epsom salt, like a cup of it, put frankincense and copaiba or frankincense and balance into your salt itself. And then you run it under the water and you fill your bathtub with magnesium essential oil goodness, and then you soak in it, and you're absorbing all of that through your skin. Because remember, we talked about those 3 ways, and that second way is topically. A bath is basically the topical way to use essential oils for the whole body, but you'll also get magnesium, which is really critical. Most people are deficient in it too. So that's my take on that. But I also really like a blend called Aroma Touch. It's a really solid blend for massage, and you can just take that and rub it right into your calf muscles. With our kids, we use a kids blend called Rescuer. It's kind of like our Deep Blue that's free this month, but actually diluted, and it has slightly different composition.
So Carrie,
Deep Blue is the best.
Yeah. Okay, how close are you guys to Austin?
We're still about an hour and a half out of Austin. 2 hours. 2 hours out of Austin.
We're Central Texas. Yeah. So it's not. We're central to everything.
Yes, boy. Well, we put on the diffuser when that.
Jack talks about
those dogs go awry.
We need to change Chip's diet. We're just using the same thing that we got from the puppy place. We need to get something better.
No, we're not using that. No, we're not using that.
What?
That stuff from the puppy place?
No, the same puppy food.
Oh yeah, the
breeder.
Dog food. We need to make better.
Yes, we need to get him some better food. In a veggie cat. Okay, so you take the Frank and this is
turmeric.
Turmeric.
Yes,
cool. In a veggie
capsule.
That's smart.
Yeah, those are so easy to take. That's good stuff. I'm going to try that skinny jeans challenge recipe. Okay. Not for the skinny jeans, but for like the metabolism and the hormones.
You really inspired us to document off. Great. Woohoo. Off grid.
We probably won't start selling hemp oils, Simple Homestead, but I'd love to hear more about it if that's something you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, bug bite oils. They're so, so great.
Very good touch.
Absolutely. Boturfs. Ashley, I think you said that was you jumping back on. Send us an email. So we'll drop it one more time. So if you guys haven't entered into our Breathe Touch giveaway, go ahead and let us know. We're going to try and give away oils from all of the Touch line in the next 12 weeks. We gave away an On Guard Touch last time, and then this is a Breathe Touch this time. So this is for all your things respiratory. When we lived in Houston, Breathe was our #1 selling oil. So for most of you guys, a lot of you have your oils already, but if you haven't gotten them yet, then we want to tell you how to do that. And to honor your time, we don't want to keep you too much longer tonight. So if you don't want to know about how you get oils with us, then you just hop right off. And then we'll see how the numbers go down. But if you do want to know what we have to offer that's different from other people, then stick around because I think you'll love this. Oh, yeah, cool. So this is how you get started with doTERRA. Everybody gets started at this very same place, no matter who you are or where you're from. You're going to get started with a wholesale membership. And before you're like, I'm not going to sign my life away, let's tell you what it is. So a wholesale membership with doTERRA is just like Costco or Sam's Club. So you have a $35 membership with doTERRA, and then you get all of these babies at 25% off the retail price for 12 years. So most people who get started with oils, on that very first order, you've already paid for your oils versus a retail cost. Does that make sense? So $35 and the membership is yours, and then you get what you want when you want it, no extra cost for 12 months. It's really that simple. You don't have to have a monthly order every month. You don't have to have a minimum in order to keep that wholesale membership. You just get, instead of giant bags of popcorn, you get wellness for your family delivered to your door. And then once you get your oils, we sit with you and we do something like this, except more one-on-one. We open up a Zoom chat with you and do a video conference where we open up all the bottles of oils that you got. And on paper, we create a plan with you so that you know, oh, here's where the top 3 issues that I had with oils, and here are the oils that I need for it. Here's how we're going to use them. And we create this whole plan. And then we check in with you 2 weeks later. We plug you into our online community where you'll hear from us and other coaches like us every day. We also have an exclusive event called Oil Camp that we run through Facebook. So if you are already on Facebook, you won't take any extra time other than just clicking here. It's a 2-week event where we post every day, and you don't have to check in every day. But if you do every day, these posts from coaches like us will have recipes, and they'll have resources and references so that you can come back and use those top 10 oils that doTERRA has just really, really well. And then you get to be a part of our community where we all talk together. There's over 1,000 people in our group that just connect and offer really strong resources. All of those people on our team that you saw commenting over here, Carrie, and I know Sunshine Farm is there, and Steph, and Lori, Kat, all of these people are already in this group, and they have been growing so much knowledge just by connecting there. So if you've had your oils on the shelf for a while and you're already using doTERRA, go back to the person who helped you get started and ask them what they're offering now, because it may be different than when you first began. But that's really how we roll. Is we don't want to sell you heavy, like expensive paperweights that just sit in your cabinet and never get used. We feel like it's our responsibility to help you with the physical and financial freedom that doTERRA has to offer. So if you didn't hear about something that was helpful for you and you'd really benefit from a one-on-one chat, then I hope we got your email tonight so that we can call you in the next week and just set up a time where we can talk about the top health goals you have. We'll tell you about our company, what sets us apart. And then after that, we'll find some oils that meet your needs. If you see something you do need, we'll help you get it when we talk, but there's no pressure to buy when we talk. We just want to tell you about the promotions that we've got going on and ways that we can help you with oils. But that's really how we've run our business for the last 6 years. And it's set us into this space of freedom where we get to help more people because we've connected in this way. So here, in case you are like me and you were ready to get oils like yesterday, then we will send you, you need to give us your email because we can't just send the promotions right here over this, but you need to give us your email so that we can send you our links so that you can get oils with us. And then you get the one-on-one membership overview with us.
You get only from us.
Yep. Yeah. And then, and you can't be working with someone else. So if you are working with someone else, don't sweat buying oils from us. You can still come back to these. We want to help new people get their oils here, but you can certainly come and be educated. Like, you do not have to be on our team to log into a live like you did tonight. So we want to make sure that we're just working with new people. And then I don't think there's anything else except that, oh, we need to draw our drawing winner. Can we do that now? Can we do that live?
I don't know.
Let's see if we can do a report real quick.
You're putting me under the spot.
I am. I'm really putting you on the spotlight.
Yes, you are. Okay, here we go.
Okay, awesome.
Wait, well, I don't know if this is them.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I know who she is. Okay, so unless they came from something else. Let me.
No, this looks good.
Someone, that's not you. Example
Is today March 4th?
at example.com.
That's an example.
Yes. Okay.
Let's try this one.
But I don't see where they.
Yeah. Okay. Let's draw.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. These are our people. All right, guys. I'm going to put this into random.org. There are. Oh, how many?
No. That's not.
Which ones?
Okay, so we're going.
I like how I have someone on the stairs going, psst.
Yes.
You can be patient.
So
if it ended, you can start
what? Random what?
Random.org.
.org.
Okay. We will help you in like 3 minutes, and we will be done.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You're gonna.
Yeah. We're gonna do numbers.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hang with us, guys.
All right, we'll do that. 8.
All right. Okay. Where did that random go?
It's right there. All right. We're going to do
a
random
guys.
drawing
We're
on
putting the number in.
random.org.
The rates. Oliver James. I love you. And if you value your life, you'll go to bed. All right.
All right. I'm going to go help
number
with
5.
kiddos.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. acores@gmail.com. If that's you and you're on here, give us like a hey. And 32 of y'all hung here to the end. That's awesome. Okay, acores. If that's you, we will email you. But if you catch this before we do, then email us back your mailing address so we can send you this awesome roller bottle of Breathe Touch, because it's one of my favorite things from doTERRA. So like we said, if you guys want to know how to get oils and you're not already working with someone, then go ahead and send us an email. We'll set up a time to talk with you, either get you exactly what you need or help you figure out what you need. And then as you're getting your oils in, you have us to work with and us to support you with. And you can be one of the moderators here on these great chats that we've got going on. So any other questions, babe?
No questions. Just remember, we're going to be doing this every single Monday night.
Is that you, JTC Homestead? It didn't have your name. It just had ECHORS. Is that you? So if that's you, then
it looks like that could be you. Woohoo!
Great. Jack Wolf, make sure that you're on our mailing list, man, so that we can get back to you. It looks like we might be missing you on here. So Jack Wolf,
maybe
if you would like us.
Me. Oh, I think he emailed probably the Better Together.
Oh, okay.
I told him
instead of the link.
Well, because about the Shed the House stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, with kids or without kids, we'll figure out how to make it happen every single.
Yeah, we'll have it coming to you every single night. So the email one more time. Go ahead and fill out this form, Ashley. And it's okay if you've got the giveaway, but this will have your contact info, and that way we can email you and set up a time to chat.
Yes, Salubrious Farms. Yes.
Yes, we can do that.
Woo-hoo. Yeah.
All right, Evelyn. Yay, I'm so glad we can send that to you. So Evelyn, you can email us at bettertogetherlife@gmail.com. So Evelyn, go ahead and send us your mailing address, and we will send you my favorite bottle of Breathe Touch. Thanks for being on.
Yay.
Okay, guys.
Congrats.
I don't think we missed anything else.
I like it.
We do. Carrie's daughter's name is Evelyn. Mm-hmm. So sweet. Okay, guys, you're so much fun. Like, Monday nights are not going to be hard. I personally love Mondays. So this is my commitment to you guys, to make Mondays your favorite day of the week, because I love Mondays, and I think everyone should get to love a Monday. And if you do that here with us, then what better place to spend your Monday evenings? Okay, guys, thanks so much for being on. We will see you next Monday right here. And then in 2 weeks, it's going to be Oils in the Brain with my friend Mary, who's going to come. She's like an expert in this. She's going to come bring you Oils in the Brain. And next week, we'll probably decide on it this week. And then make sure that we post the topic for next week.
Fix my brain?
She might fix your Monday. Changing Monday to a fun day. David Glendinning, we can always count on you.
I told David that he needs to write an ebook about how to form. Okay, go into our comments. I'm serious. This is worth your time. I think you probably can. Go into videos. It's a lot of videos because David is awesome and I love him. So
I don't know if he doesn't comment on.
Has the most amazing formatted text in comments. And I said, David, I would buy this ebook because I think that the resume is dead. The death of the resume is just done. Nobody does resumes. It's all through Instagram, Facebook, online stuff. And it's all white noise whenever people are trying to comment, like trying to send messages and DMs to influencers and CEOs. And David knows how to stand out in comments. It is just the coolest looking.
He also
comments.
Has the best stuff to say.
Oh, he's yes, of course, you're hilarious. So.
Well, good thing the internet's a wide doorway there. All right, guys, thank you so much for being on tonight. We say this in all of our doTERRA stuff, but I really feel like we need to say it to you guys more. It is better together because you are here and what you guys bring to the table is so unique. And I hope that you always feel a valued place when you're here. So on our YouTube, it's always going to be homesteading and what we're doing here and how we're growing and how we kind of escaped the rat race. But here it's a little bit slower pace. It's all about you guys and not about us. And it really is better together because you're here. So thank you guys for being here. Have a great night.